Yes, my dear students, let's proceed to exercise 4.2. This is basically factorization method. You have to find the roots of the quadratic equation. See, my dear students, when you have to find the roots of the quadratic equation, we have solved linear equation in two variables. Over there, we know that linear equation in two variables have a 0. When we say linear equation in two variables have a 0, it means that when you substitute that value of in the place of the variable, then the polynomial becomes 0. Not in linear equation two variables, sorry. It is supposed it was in polynomials. When we have a polynomial, and in a polynomial, when we in the place of the variable, when we substitute any value, and that polynomial becomes a 0, that means that value we call it as a 0. I hope you remember the polynomials. What is 0 for a polynomial is a root for a quadratic equation. When you substitute that value of the root in the place of x, then this will become a 0. Is the meaning of that. Meaning of the word root. Root, 0, solution, they all mean the same. Root, 0, solution, they all mean the same. Of course, when we are going to find the roots of the quadratic equation, there are minimum 3 different methods by which we can find the roots. One is this factorization method. Second is completing the square method, and the third is formula method. All three are very easy, nothing much. But let us proceed with the factorization method at present. Factorization method I have introduced you in one or the other way. See here, when 3 terms are there, that time we have to use the method of splitting the middle term only, because that is the only way we can factorize them if it is a quadratic equation. Now of course, over here what we have to do is, we will have to first find the product of coefficient of square and the constant. 1 into minus 10 will be minus 10. Okay, this is the product. Then after finding the product, we have to find the pairs or discover the numbers the two numbers who will multiply to become the product. At the same time, the same two numbers will add or subtract to become the middle term. Like supposing if I consider over here, I have 10. So 10 ones are 10, 10 and 1. If I add 10 and 1, it will become 11. I don't want. If I subtract 10 and 1, it will become 9. I don't want. That means this pair is wrong. What is the other pair? 10 can be also having 5, 2s are 10, or 2 5s are 10, whatever it is. If I add the two number, it will become 7. I don't want. If I subtract the two number, it will become 3. I want. So this can be a proper pair, 5x and 2x. We now have to move. Next step is assign signs. Very important step. Of course, each and every step is important. 5 and 2. While assigning signs, the sign of the middle term, whatever is the sign of the middle term, will go to the greater number out of the 2 over here. 5 is the greater number, so 5 will have the sign of the middle term. The sign of the middle term is minus, so 5 will get the minus sign. Now what should be the sign of 2? This you have to manipulate. If I keep the sign of 2 minus, then what will be the answer of this? Minus 5 minus 2 will be minus 7. I want minus 3. I want these to subtract, so this has to be plus only. Minus 5 minus plus 2 will give me minus 3. This is the sign. Minus 5x plus 2x. Now I will have to confirm. How do I confirm? I will have to multiply them. Minus 5 into 2. What is this? Minus 10. Is this coming back over here? Yes, it is matching there. That means this split of mine, minus 5x plus 2x, is a right split. Okay, so minus 5x plus 2x is a right split. So what I'll write over here, minus 5x plus 2x, I can write it anywhere. It will become x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. So here this will be, x will go out, x minus 5 plus 2, 2 to cancel, x minus 2, 5s are 10 is equal to 0. Now this is a common bracket, x minus 5, x minus 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. हाँ बोल 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 माझ्याकडे आहे ना. हो हो मी नंतर कॉल करतो. मी तुला लेक्चर घेतो 10-15 मिनटांनी. नंतर कॉल करतो. Now this is what we have got, x minus 5 into x plus 2. So x minus 5 will be equal to 0 or x plus 2 will be equal to 0. So this will become x is equal to 5 or minus 2. So if you will substitute these values, 5 over here, see you can solve it and see. 5 will give you 5 square 25, 25 minus 5 here 15, 25 minus 15 will be plus 10 minus 10 will be 0. You can solve and see. Similarly minus 2, if I substitute over here, minus 2 square will give you 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 6, because this will be minus 2 over here, plus 4 plus 6 will give you 10, 10 minus 10 will give you 0. You can solve and see, then you will understand what is the meaning of roots. Now here therefore 5 and minus 2 are the roots of given quadratic equation. Okay. Second one, 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Same thing we will do over here also. First I will find the product. 2 into minus 6, that will be minus 12. Okay, that will be minus 12. Now I have to find the numbers, discover the numbers, multiple, it has to multiply to become 12 and add or subtract to become 1. Of course that is very easy. 4 3s are 12, they have a difference of 1. Now we can do together, we don't have to do assign signs. So this sign will go to the greater number, it will be plus 4, because they have to subtract, this has to be minus 4 minus 3 will give you 1. So can the split be plus 4 minus 3? We have to confirm the split. How do we confirm? Multiply this, 4 into minus 3, this will give you minus 12, we have returned. So this split is proper, my plus 4x minus 3x. I can write anything, yes, no, it's better I write 4x first only. This will become 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now here I have to factorize, common factor over here, common factor over here, 2 plus 2 will go outside because 2 is completely dividing 4, 2 will go outside, and x also will be the common factor. Now 2 cancel, x ja plus 2 ja, minus will go outside, 3 smaller number is completely dividing the greater number, 3 will be the common factor, x is not there, minus is gone outside, this will become plus 3 2x plus 3 no sorry 3 will get cancelled over here, 3 cancel, x plus 2 is equal to 3. Now this is x plus 2 common bracket, and then what stays outside is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore see, basically when two brackets are multiplying, that means one of the two bracket has to be 0, either this has to be 0 or this has to be 0. Therefore x will be equal to minus 2 or x will be equal to, first I shift 3 over there, minus 3 over there, it becomes 3, then 2 comes and divides over here. Therefore minus 2 3 upon 2 are roots of given fine. So this is second one done. Let us proceed with the third one. Third is nice one, root 2 x square plus 7x. I'll do it in the next page because we will require some more space for explanation. See here, maybe we'll require, I don't know, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2. Now only thing is that when radicals come into picture, when it in the quadratic equation, see, remember what happens is that I can factorize 10. Okay, 10 is equal to 5 into 2. Can I factorize 5? Normally we say no, 5 ones are 5, that is only factorization done. But I can factorize 5 as root 5 into root 5 is 5. This is what you have to remember. At times you will require that 7 can be written as root 7 into root 7 or anything of that sort. So that is what we have to remember. Otherwise the basic funda is going to be same, not going to change in any fashion. See, first of all we have to do the same thing, product. Now be careful, product is going to be what? Coefficient of x square is root 2 5 root 2. Now this will become what? Radical will multiply with the radical, 5 ones are 5 into root 2 will be 2, that will be 10. This is your product. That means now I have to find the numbers whose multiplication will be 10 and who will add or subtract to become 7. Of course 5 2s are 10, very easily seen. I'll write 2 first because root 2 is there. 2 5s are 10. Okay, 2 5s are 10, and when they add they will become 7. Now I will assign sign here itself. This sign will go to the plus sign, which is the sign of the middle term. The sign of the middle term, whatever is that, it goes to the greater number is 5, so 5 will get plus sign. Now because I want them to add up to become 7, this also has to be plus, no other chance. Now only confirmation is required. How do I confirm? Plus 2 into plus 5 is equal to 10. I have returned. Fine. Right? So that means my split plus 2x plus 5x is the right split. Okay, now I will do over here root 2 x square plus 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now you have to be careful. See here, if I do factorization over here, I will go down root 2 x square. It is going to be root 2 into x into x. Factorization of this, the second term, 2x. Actually it is going to be 2 into x. But because there is root 2 over here, I can write it as 2 also I can factorize. Root 2 into root 2 into x. This is what you have to understand. Because there is a root 2 over here, I can factorize this 2. 2 is as root 2 into x. Now the common factor will be root 2x because it is present in both the cases. Common factor is root 2x. So common factor over here will be root 2x and then it starts. Now when I am going to find the first term inside the bracket, what I will do is that I will normally what I do, this I divide by the common factor, means root 2 x square, this I divide by the common factor, root 2x. Basically this is what? Root 2 into x upon root 2x. The root 2 gone, x gone, so x stays. Plus, now again 2x divided by common factor. What is common factor? Root 2x. Again I will do the same thing. When I factorize them, I will use this factorization. Root 2 into x upon this root 2x. Root 2 gone, x gone, root 2 stays. See my dear student, this is not that difficult at all. So now plus, here the common factor is 5. 5 cancel, x stays, plus 5 cancel, root 2 stays is equal to 0. The common bracket is x plus root 2, and the other what stays is root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. So now because the two brackets are multiplying, either x plus root 2 has to be equal to 0, or root 2x plus 5 has to be equal to 0. That means x is equal to either minus root 2 or x is equal to 5 will go there, minus 5 upon root 2. You can stop your answer over here if you want, but actually ideal way of writing the number is having a rational number in the denominator. If in that case, what will happen? X is equal to minus 5 upon root 2. If you feel, you can proceed further to write it as multiply with the denominator and divide by the radical, means the irrational number. Multiply and divide by the irrational number. So this will make it minus 5 root 2 upon 2, right? Multiply this minus 5 root 2, root 2 into root 2. You can write this also over there. Actual way of writing, ideal way of writing a number is this. This is not the ideal way of writing. But if you feel, you can feel free to finish off with this. So you can say minus root 2 comma minus 5 upon root 2 are roots of given quadratic equation. Fine. So with this we have finished the third question, which was easy but still a better one to do. Question number 4 is asking us to find the roots of 2x square minus x plus 1 upon 8. Nothing like this over here. Whatever is the denominator, get rid of the denominator. The best way to get rid of the denominator is multiply the whole equation by the denominator, whatever the denominator is. So I will multiply throughout by 8. So this is one term, this is second term, this is third term, and also you have to multiply the right hand side. So it will become 8 into 2x square, minus will be written 8 into x, I will multiply this term also, plus 8 into 1 upon 8 is equal to 8 into 0. Fine. Now this will become 8 2s are 16x square minus 8 into x will be 8x. Here 8 and 8 will get cancelled, plus sign I will copy down. 1 is remaining. Remember this 1 is there, is equal to 0. So this is done. No other thing. No other thing. If it is reducible, if this is reducible, you should reduce, but this cannot be reduced because this will divide by 2, this will divide by 2, but this will not divide by 2. Same with 8, this both will divide by 8, but this will not divide by 8. So forget, this is not reducible. Now we will have to proceed with the factorization. First I will find the product. What is the product? Plus 16 into 1, 16. Now I have to find the numbers, or discover the numbers, so that they multiply to become 16. At the same time the numbers will have addition or subtraction as 8. Very easy. 4 4s are 16. 4 plus 4 will give me 8. Now I have to assign signs. This sign will go to the greater number, middle term. Sign of the middle term will go to the greater number. Sign of the middle term is minus. So these both are equal. It can go to anybody. Because I want them to become add up to become minus 8, I will have to give this sign also minus 4. Minus 4 will give me minus 8. Now next is what? Confirmation. How do I confirm minus 4 into minus 4? This will give you minus 4 minus minus plus 4 4 the 16. Have I returned? Yes, I have returned. So I have returned over there. It is like this, my dear students. So this is the right split, minus 4x minus 4x. Okay, so I write over here 16x square minus 4x plus 1 Now I have to take out the common factor from here, take out the common factor from here. Smaller number is completely dividing the greater number, so smaller number is a common factor, 4. X is present over here, X is present over here, the smaller power is 1. Now this I will divide both, 4, 4 the 16, X will get cancelled, 1x will stay over here. Whole thing minus 4x has gone outside. When everything goes outside, 1. Otherwise we can say we have cancelled both, 1 stays. Minus is the sign going outside the bracket. Be careful now. This will become minus. Common factor is nothing, means common factor is 1. Inside it will be same, but the plus sign will become minus 1. Now 4x minus 1, 4x minus 1 are the common brackets. What stays inside is again 4x minus 1. So 4x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. So if I substitute or solve this, minus 1 will become and go and become 1 over the other side. 4 will go and divide over here, 1 upon 4, or same thing over here. Therefore 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4. Okay, so with this we reach over here. Fourth one is over. So now we can go for the fifth question, my dear students. Fifth question is what? Hundred x square minus 20x plus 1. Same thing, my dear students. First I will find the product. 100 into 1. 100 is a product. Fine. Now discover the numbers, or find the numbers, whatever you say, so that the multiplication is 100 and addition or subtraction should be 20. See, 10 tens are 100, it is 20, fine. 10 tens are 100. Now I have to assign signs. Minus sign will go over here and the minus sign will go over here also. Remember, confirmation required. Minus 10 into minus minus plus, 10 tens are 100. I have returned. That is right. Split is minus 10x minus 10x. This is the right split. So what I write over here is 100x square minus 10x minus 10x plus 1. So I will have to now find the common factor in this pair. Smaller number is completely dividing the greater number, therefore the smaller number is the common factor 10. X is present over here, X is present over here, both have got x's, so the smaller power 1 will be the common factor. Now I will have to divide this. 10 tens are 100, 1x is gone from here, 1x stays over here, x. Here also I can divide, this will become 1, minus 1. Minus has gone out of the bracket, you have to be careful, this will become minus now. No common factor, 1 is a common factor. 10x plus 1. Oh, minus 1. 10x minus 1, 10x minus 1. Again 10x minus 1. Therefore, either 10x minus 1 is equal to 0 or fine. Therefore, x will be equal to what? Minus 1 jumps over there, 1, 10 comes and divides, or same thing will happen over here. Okay, my dear students, so with this we are finishing with this exercise. Okay, my dear students, thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, stay cool, calm, and most of all, stay happy.